everybody. Welcome into a very special early edge. It is Tuesday, July 20th. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine. And by the end of tonight, we could have a brand new NBA champion. Game 6, that's right. They're heading back to Milwaukee. The Bucks, a chance to close it out at home, which is exactly how you want it. And we've got you covered top to bottom. Do not forget, quick little housekeeping note. Golf-only episode in your feed tomorrow morning, taping today. MMA, you guys ask me about it all the time. Tapes on Thursday, in your feed on Friday. And then later today, a very special Early Edge Live with Mikey, the Maestro. Who else do we got today? I wrote it down and then covered it up. Amir and our boy AB. They'll have a full hour as they break down Game 6 of the NBA Finals. Let's bring in the stars of the show. Here they are. And whoa, I told you we had you covered top to bottom. Right next to me, AB. Good morning.
Coach, good morning. Good to see you, buddy.
Well, great to see you, too. Right below me, you know he's coming back fresh. 2 days off, and he's back for an NBA Finals Game 6. M squared, what's good?
Not much, Coach. Feeling good. Cashed some Morikawa over the weekend in golf and had the days off. Chiefs fired up today. It's going to be a great day. Let's go.
Oh, I am ready to go. You're right about that. Morikawa cash for a lot of us, thanks to you, Mikey. Zack attack. Oh, I know you've got to be fired up for a little NBA Finals tonight. What's that?
Good morning, Coach. Looking forward to it. Won the past couple of games in the NBA Finals. Hope I can win another today.
We hope so, too. We hope so, too. And then finally, we would not be having a show today without the Maestro. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Coach. Not a good day for me yesterday in terms of my prop, in terms of my play, but I'm turning the page. I got a lot of things I like today. Let's go.
As you always say, it's on to the next. Let's jump right in. Storylines that could affect the betting lines today, and we are all laser focused on Game 6 NBA Finals. So, oh, man, I am fired up. Zack, I know that the Bucks were down 0-2. That seems like a distant memory. What do you have on that today?
And to finish it off with 4 straight wins, Coach, that would be the first team to do so in the NBA Finals since the Miami Heat did so in 2006 against the Dallas Mavericks. You go back to that and this with Milwaukee Bucks, there's a lot of parallels with the youth and playoff growth from Dwayne Wade then and Giannis. He's not just settling anymore and plowing into defenders. He's doing that little one-legged step back. He's getting to the free throw line, and he's just making incredible passes that have jump-started that offense on big runs.
Yeah, it's allowed us to cash more than just the points tickets on Giannis. All right, nobody dives into the numbers like our guy M squared. Mikey, what have you found today?
Yeah, we're going to give another little hat tip to shot _ quality on Twitter. They look at the possession quality for each team, look at foul probabilities, offensive rebound probabilities, and, of course, the quality of the shots taken. Milwaukee is leading the series in that at 3.3 to 1.67. Kind of talked about it ahead of Game 5. Basically talked about how the Bucks have been the better team throughout the series and frankly, maybe should have already wrapped this series up. So should be up 3.3 to 1.67 heading into Game 6 at home.
You said one very important word, and that is foul. Foul. The referees tonight, something very interesting that the Maestro has found. What's up?
Yeah, I just got a sick feeling this morning when I saw, because I have a son's future, and when I saw that Scott Foster has been spotted in Milwaukee, and he will be the crew chief tonight. Everybody knows it. Chris Paul has lost 12 straight playoff games with Scott Foster as the referee. 8 times he was favored, so it's not like those were mismatches. 8 times he was supposed to win the game, didn't win the game with Scott Foster, so that doesn't bode well. They did win that game with the dunk, Ayton's dunk at the last second against the Clippers. That was a Scott Foster game. But in this series, Game 3 is the only one Scott Foster, and we know that was a 20-point Bucks win.
There are many people out there, including the Maestro, that are desperate for a Phoenix win tonight for that always elusive Game 7. AB?
Yeah, if the Suns win tonight and it goes to a Game 7, understand there have been 19 Game 7s in NBA Finals history. The home team has won 15 of them. So note that for the lines opening out. And also, in the last 5 NBA Final Game 7s, the leading scorer of that Game 7 has won MVP, all 5 straight.
Wow. Think about that for a second. So if they go to a Game 7 and they go back to Phoenix and Devin Booker is, then if Giannis is, oh, man, AB, you're making my head spin. You're making my head spin. Great Nuggets, guys. Can't wait to see what happens today on the Early Edge Live from 5 p.m. Eastern to 6 p.m. Eastern time as they get you set, really diving deep into Game 6. Let's jump into our board for the day. We're going straight for SportsLine to baseball. Jay Smooth and Kyle Aikens, they are both on the Brew Crew today. However, I understand minus 172 jumps off the page, but Maestro, sometimes the juice,
it's worth the squeeze.
You're damn right it is, and today is that day. So Mike Minor, he's on the bump for the Royals, but according to Jay Smooth, 24 runs in the last 20 innings. He's lost all 4 of those starts. We're back in Milwaukee today. Take them straight to the pay window. Okay, we're very basketball heavy, and I feel good on a Tuesday when we got all kinds of golf and basketball. M squared, you know the drill, son. Give it to me.
All right, Coach, let's start with Devin Booker. I'm going over 30.5 points, and I'm also going over 40.5 on the points, rebounds, and assists. It's obviously win or go home here. You look at the last 2 games for him. His usage rate has crept up all the way to 43%, about a 10% increase in the last 2 games, scored over 40 actual points. Like, he would cover the PAR numbers in just points alone in the last 2 games. He's actually covered this points total in 6 playoff games so far this season. I like him to get it done here again. I think he's going to play close to 47, 48 minutes here. I don't see any reason for him to come off the floor in an elimination game here. So look for Devin Booker to go over on pretty much everything. But for me, it's points and then PAR. And then my second player, I guess the third play is going to be Pat Connaughton, over 14.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He has recently started to score a little bit more, but what we love about Pat Connaughton is get in there and rebound the basketball. We're going to get a couple assists here. I love this one. I have it all the way up to 16.4 in the simulation. So love that at 14.5.
I love how this dude is playing. You're right. He is all over the floor. And Mikey, you know you're making me very, very happy playing all of these overs. It makes my heart sing. All right, AB, you know you're up next. What do you got for us tonight?
Yep, let's let it rip. Let's continue the over train here. We're going to go Bucks first half over 55.5. We spoke on it yesterday. The last 4 teams to close out NBA Finals in the first half scored 64, 60, 61, and 71 respectively. So we're going to go with the Bucks over 55.5 on that in the first half. We're also going to play the Bucks first half minus 2.5. And if you look, the last 3 games in this Finals, the Bucks are 2-0-1 straight up in those first halves and have outscored the Suns by 18 over those said 3. So yeah, first half over 55.5 for the Bucks, and the Bucks minus 2.5 for the first half as well.
Where do you find these numbers? It's crazy. It's crazy. All right. I know he's sitting there chomping at the bit. He may look like a nice guy, but behind that facade is an absolute stone cold killer. Zack Attack, what do you got?
I'm going with the Bucks once again to close things out today, Coach, in Game 6. I think you see this all the time in series sports where a team, they had the edge like the Suns did in Game 4, let that last minute and a half go, had the 16-point lead in Game 5. Now they're traveling, and usually when a team is down in a series, the pressure's on the opponent, but I don't think the pressure's on the Milwaukee Bucks. I think it's on the Suns to try to win this game and get it to 7 games. Ultimately, the Bucks have been the best team in the second half. I think that continues to happen. And the Suns, we're going to remember them, one of the best playoff postseason runs for a team that loses in the finals, but it comes to an end today. I'll take the Bucks minus 5. And then on the dime, the Texas Rangers plus 110 against the Detroit Tigers. This is one of my baseball betting theories, to go for a team that was shut out and lost by double-digit runs and is facing the same team the next day. That's in play today with Texas Rangers. They lost 14-0 to the Detroit Tigers yesterday. And Sunday, keep in mind, they were shut out in both games against the Blue Jays. They did not play Saturday. So this is a Rangers team that has not scored a run since Friday. I think they're overdue at the plate. They have Dunning on the mound, and the Rangers, they won his last 3 starts by giving run support of 9 runs, and that includes July 6th, his last start, a 10-5 win over the Detroit Tigers. Give me the Rangers plus 110.
I have to apologize. I had my attention was a little bit off there because Elliot in the comment section asked if Zack, you are my son. Now, I got to be honest with you. I feel like I'm kind of holding my youth pretty good there. I didn't know I could have a son as old as Zack, but hey, things could be worse. That would be an honor, certainly. All right. I loved all of that. I was just kidding. I was paying attention to all of it. All right. We would not have a day. We would not have a show. And I'm telling you right now, when this man has an off day the day before, he's like a caged animal. Like we could hardly control him. So, Maestro, I know you're smiling right now, but I know you're ready. You're focused. Let's go.
All right, Coach. I'm going to go and keep it simple with Chris Middleton, who has played at least 41 minutes in every finals game, 43 and 44. The last two, I think we see something similar, over 4.5 assists. He has the ball in his hands more. He's more of a playmaker. He has had at least 5 assists in 12 of his last 15 playoff games. The 3 misses were 4 assists. So he's right there even when he hasn't hit it. Tonight, I think he feeds Giannis. I think he gets to at least 5 assists. It's pricey. It's -160, but that's for a reason. I love this prop on Middleton, and I have a couple other props I want to give out that will be on the live show today.
You're damn right you do, because right now we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plays so far, and just my gut tells me that there'll be several more given out on Early Edge Live later this afternoon. Just a gut feeling. Just a gut feeling. All right, we're up against it. Boy, I love when our show looks like this. All right, we're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here is the recap, and it looks absolutely glorious. M squared, we start with him. We're going to go 3 props tonight. Devin Booker over 30.5 points, -125. Devin Booker over 40.5 par, -115. That means points, assists, and rebounds. Then Pat Connaughton. Boy, is he underrated. Over 14.5, also par, -120. Then AB's on 2 overs. Well, no, 1 over. The first half over 55.5, and that continues to move. Get that in right now. You don't want it to go up anymore. Then on the Bucks in the first half, laying the 2.5 points. Then Zack Attack. He's on the Bucks for the game, -5. And the Rangers on the diamond over the Tigers, +110. Then the Maestro, 1 prop so far, but as always, follow him on social media as he will be releasing others. Chris Middleton, over 4.5 assists, -160. A little pricey, but not when you cash it. Then from SportsLine, the Brewers, -172 over me and M Square's beloved Kansas City Royals. But sometimes you got to bet with your head, not with your heart. Then today, the Jeweler's Gym. Not very difficult to hit. Make sure you play in our perfect parlay contest. We're going to go Bucks on the money line, -5. And then we're going to go money line. The Brewers on the run line, -1.5. You put those 2 things together, +310. And if that hits, as always, you are eligible if you play for a year-long subscription to SportsLine. That's a full show. That is a full show. So you know what time it is. You got your marching orders. Let's take all of these tickets straight to the pay window. Don't forget, golf-only episode in your feed tomorrow morning. MMA-only episode in your feed Friday morning. And Early Edge Live later today, 5 p.m. Eastern time. You don't want to miss it. Turn on those notifications. Your daily sports betting show of record. We like to call it The Early Edge. Good luck. Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.